Hello there everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. Before we get going for today's episode, I wanted to talk about the recent patch that happened to Underrail Expedition. Yep, Underrail got a patch today. Today being October 31st, 2019. Happy Halloween, everyone. In addition to welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. There's also I guess some statements by Stygian Software up on the Steam page today, and I wanted to cover what they said as well. So I figured before we get going, we'll read what they said, we'll cover any of the patch notes as well. Why not? We'll read them all on screen. I don't think there's too many. Oh wow, actually there is quite a bit, but we're gonna read them anyway. So check the comment section down below in case you don't care about any of this, and you just want to get right to where Garrett goes ahead and continues his adventure. So, here we go. Hey guys, we're rolling out the first content update after the Expedition release, and we're doing it directly on the main branch, so good luck everyone. But first, a few words regarding our content state and our future plans. Despite having hardly any mainstream press coverage upon release, Expedition sold decently well in the initial wave, and they kept doing well in the following weeks. This is very encouraging, because this tells me that during the years we did manage to establish a big and dedicated enough of a fan base that is keeping an eye on the game and spreading the word about it, that we are no longer at the mercy of whims of individual mainstream journals of dubious gaming pedigree. Speaking of individual whims, we did in the end get a huge visibility boost that translated into a financial one from our friendly Ugandan YouTuber in the form of this video. They have a link up there, and then they say, much love to Seth. Thank you, Seth, as well. Yep. I'm so glad, this is me, Tim speaking now, not Stygian really quick. I'm so glad to see a popular YouTuber at least put a video out there saying, this game exists, please look at it, because it's amazing. I am very glad for that video of his as well. Thank you as well, from me as well, Seth, thank you. Back to Stygian. Our plans for the future are twofold. First, we intend to release at least a couple more content updates. These updates will vary in size, but you can probably expect something comparable to this one. They will feature mostly minor quest changes, new items, a couple new areas, and possibly some moderate mechanical changes. I don't know how frequent these will be, but we'll do our best not to keep you waiting for too long. Secondly, and this will be our major focus, we'll start working on another expansion for the game. This one will be a standalone campaign, in which you'll play as a new character in an area that will not be connected to the main game. We decided to do it this way for two reasons. First, because the base game is big enough as it is, and we don't want to add more of the big content chunks either horizontally or through further character scaling, which will be added in some smaller stuff through the content updates though. And secondly, we want to be able to revisit certain base mechanics and design patterns we used in the base game and improve upon them without either making the game inconsistent or having to redesign major parts of the base game. We'll talk more about what these things are and how we're improving upon them in the future. That's it regarding our plans. We'll try to keep you guys posted on the development. Alright, that's fair enough. Thank you, Stygian Software. They were really good at keeping us updated with what they had planned as well and any changes that they had in what they were designing. By the way, this is me talking, not Stygian at the moment. And one of the reasons why I didn't follow their updates is because I could tell that this was going to take a long time. I myself will probably not read any additional updates that they have to what they're planning, but I felt this was big enough that I wanted to talk about it with you guys, you viewers, right now, so you guys are aware what's happening. This also means that I can feel free to beat the game with Garrett, and probably beat the game again with a new character later on, and not worry about resurrecting these characters later, because the expansion, when it comes out, will not involve them. Let's go back to what Stygian Software says. Anyway, here's the patch notes for the update. Now, I'm going to read all of this, and there's quite a bit here. Some of these are not going to be too useful for you depending upon what your build is. Some of these probably won't be interesting to you if you don't play the game, but I'm going to read all of them anyway. So here we go. Remember that there's a link down below. You can click on that link to skip ahead to where we start the adventure. In case you don't want to listen to me talk about this, this looks like probably about, let's say 10 minutes tops. First, tweaks. Cook shot with incendiary chemical blob pistol will now apply fear effects to the fire-fearing creatures. Fence doors made a bit easier to click. Reduce the maximum combat and movement speed up while in turn-based mode to 500%, down from 1000 to avoid it glitching out some abilities. Kareem and Freddy now also sell fish. Oh, that's good to know. Kareem is the merchant in Junkyard, and Freddy is one of the merchants. Well, they're both merchants, I suppose. Over in Camp Hathor. Kareem being the bartender. Sapke now uses W2C bullets. Loot from arena matches will now be stored in the loot locker behind Lanesta. Hey! I had to really carefully plan looting people when I left if I wanted to loot their bodies after the arena. I guess now it's all put there for you. Expedition. Locusts will now spawn out of the hive every second turn instead of every turn. Expedition. The sounds of crabs popping out of the ground will no longer stack in order to burst your eardrums. Thank you, that would scare the hell out of me. As for the locusts, this change strikes me that you won't have as hard of a time surviving immediately against the locusts. You can probably kill a few and not have to deal with so much damage coming from them. Creatures. Added mole cricket, a puny early game insect. Added young Psy beetle, a weaker version on regular Psy beetle to be used in the early game on lower difficulties. Added small sentry bot, a weaker version of the regular sentry bot to be used in the early game on lower difficulties. A certain evil robot assistant has been upgraded. I think that's talking about Chop Chop, would be my guess. Baylor and Cornell now have unique models. Core City faction members now have distinctive looks. Ooh, I'll look for. Maybe we should go back to Core City really quick, everyone, and take a look around and see what that looks like. Crafting. Added a throwing net blueprint. One net requires 50 fabric scraps. Added a thin end frag grenade and mine case blueprints. Create multiple cases from a metal plate. Scale to the plate quality. Nice. So now we no longer have to just go and purchase them. You can actually make them. Added lockpicks blueprint. They can be crafted from any type of metal plate and lockpick level. Scales with metal quality. Also, at very high levels of metal quality, you'll create bonus lockpicks. This is a rare blueprint. Change the required amount of scraps when crafting a repair kit to 40, up from 20 per stack. When recycling an item, the total weight of scraps will always be less than the weight of the original item. Oh, that's big. That means we're going to get significantly less scraps from scrapping daggers, for example. That was one way I could repair a dagger up to full, and let's say it was a quality like 1230 dagger, that's the amount of durability it had, I could easily get 100 scraps for it. It sounds like now it will be significantly less. Good. It was a little too easy. Items. Added a faction-specific armor and item for JKK, Cortec, Praetorian Security, Protectorate, Free Drones, and Redacted. I am aware there is another group in the game that Garrett did not join because we did not complete a series of quest objectives correctly. My guess is that is referring to that group. Alternatively, maybe it's referring to Aegis Incorporated, but I don't think so. TNT charge value changed to 800. Up from 350. Oh, they got significantly more expensive to purchase if this is the case. Okay. That makes it more tempting to actually create them using the actual chemistry blueprint rather than just purchase them every hour and a half for a pittance. Added digital timer and cardboard container as a static merchandise to several traders. Hux key can now be sold as electronic device. Oh, hey, that's nice. We never got a Hux key because we, again, failed, or rather, we did not complete a series of missions in the most optimum way. So we never were going to be given the opportunity to purchase this item. Good to see it's now available. For Garrett, that doesn't help him very much because I instead leveled his lockpick up to the point where it wasn't required. But for future playthroughs, I'm glad to see that's available for any player. Improved Jawbone Crossbow. That is the unique crossbow you get from the Rat Hound King. Added a unique new crossbow somewhere out there. Changed the weight of repair kits to 1 and advanced repair kits to 2, up from 0.25. Ooh! It's going to be tough to carry a lot of them around now. Changed the value of a 0.44 JHP bullet to 52, up from 20. No idea why it was so cheap before. Fishing rod made a bit easier to click. Fishing rod's range has also been increased, making it possible to fish from some elevated platforms. Dismantling the fishing rod will now be done by right-clicking and choosing that option. Added graphite as status merchandise to a couple of stores. Good. That makes it a lot easier to make TNT. Expedition. By popular demand, the certain fancy armor will now sport the hood and mask on the player character also. I think that is the armor we just got last episode from Aaron, would be my guess. Expedition. Added bison milk consumable. Expedition. Sormirbrillian spirit staff no longer reduces psi costs. Quests, area changes. Added a couple of mini dungeons that may randomly appear in the early game. The player can now ask Quentin for another set of putrefying bolts in case they use them up and still haven't managed to finish the quest. Finished a gate leading to Depot A not being lock-pickable. Added an agility check for climbing over the fence near the Protectorate Embassy in Junkyard. Expedition. Added a few extra visual clues that the cool dude's first old home. Also lowered Safe's required lockpicking skill to 60. Added an agility check for climbing over a wall in JSHQ's barracks. Tweaked the way the camp loses supplies over time, slowed down a little, and made a bit more consistent and dependent on more factors. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Cutthroats. Feats. Cutthroat action point cost changed to 25, down from 30, and can now also be performed out of stealth against incapacitated targets. Oh my god! Oh, I wish that had been the case earlier. That makes Cutthroat much better and makes it so that you could use with cheap shots. We can now incapacitate a target, maybe get behind it, and Cutthroat. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. User interface changes. You will now see which targets qualify for ambush feat proc based on their and your current location. The indicator will be placed on the target's health bar. On the left, will be placed left of the target's health bar. Fix the small offset of different chemical ammo icons that are shown above the EXP bar. What was that? Fixed the small offset of different chemical ammo icons that are shown above the EXP bar. I don't know what this refers to, but I have not used chemical ammo very much. The log will now write "is destroyed" for non-living targets. Expedition. Fix the vehicle weight display bug. Bugs, and there are a huge amount of these, everyone, and then we're done. You will no longer be able to export your character while riding a vehicle. While casting electronic imprint on a melee trap, such as a bear or blob trap, the trap will no longer jump to your location to trap you, but instead be destroyed in a regular manner. However, in addition to this, the electronic imprint will also automatically backfire in case you attempt to place it on top of any trap and apply its damage to stun to the invoker. One more time for that. When casting electronic imprint on a melee trap, such as a bear or blob trap, the trap will no longer jump to your location to trap you, but instead be destroyed in a regular manner. However, in addition to this, the electronic imprint will also automatically backfire in case you attempt to place it on top of any trap and apply its damage and stun to the invoker. Okay, so you don't suffer the trap effect, but you do suffer the electronic imprint effect. But you still destroy the trap, is my guess as to what that does. We haven't seen electronic imprint, but it's a pretty useful spell to have, and it works very similar to a trap. It's basically a bear trap that does electrical damage and stuns the opponent for 1 round, but then they're free to do whatever they want on the next round. Fix the bug that would sometimes cause the game to crash when fighting T-Lings in DC. Okay, that's chortlings in the deep caverns. Fix the bug that caused the exposed weakness tooltip to sometimes show the wrong reduction value when spec'd into it. Fix transition problems with the rocks gap on Forsaken Island. Fix the exploit that allowed force field and some other abilities to be used to determine if there are hidden NPCs on targeted tiles. You could cast that spell, a force field, and it would show like a shadow of where NPCs were hidden, so it looks like they removed that. That's very nice. Oh, I was worried about this. Hyperallergenic will now also trigger when consuming psi boosters. It was not doing so before. Oh, that's gonna make fighting Deathstalkers even painful to psionic characters. Fix the bug that caused a certain popular NPC to kill you in the end for no reason. Okay, I don't know what that relates to. Industrial bots are now immune to immobilization. Fix the bug that caused Knight to be invisible. Okay, do I actually want to read all this? There's a ton of things that they fixed, everyone. Just, there's a ton of things they fixed. There's a ton of things they fixed. So, so there's that. All right, so let's get into it. Now, I don't have an outline written down for today's episode, everyone. I apologize for that. It's actually been a few days since I last played, maybe even up to a week, and I just got done uploading part 122. I wanted to just get something compressing and run around and begin exploring more Expedition with you guys. The first thing we're going to do, though, is double back to Core City, because I want to see what they added or not. And I guess I should also do some inventory management, because suddenly I have a ton of stuff on me. Why on earth do I have all of these with me? Yeah, I don't have much carry weight anyway, so I definitely want to drop some. Oh! You know what it is? It's these. These now weigh me down significantly, so I cannot carry as much of my repair kits with me. That's gonna make it best to have really awkward change. Alright, so let's double back to... Oh, we don't hear the ladder sound anymore. Alright, let's double back to our home. Our home, Tim. And store some of these repair kits. Now that they weigh so much, I can't carry them around. Oh, is he gonna be here forever? Is he gonna be here forever? I don't have any hope that Stygian Software will ever watch any of my videos whatsoever. But if you do, Stygian, could you remove the corpse and the bloodstain if we kill him? Or because I'm pretty sure I can't pay for its removal from the house, from the housing office. It'd be nice however, if you could make that a thing. That would be really handy. Okay, so I don't need this many of them. The same thing goes for these. And I guess we don't need all of this either. How's my armor holding up? Well, technically, I don't need any more cash. Like, I don't need to pick up any more supplies, weapons, or anything of the sort. I've got plenty ready to be sold to the merchants. So, we will be okay with what we're carrying. Oh, actually, while I'm here, no, let's first go shopping and make sure that there isn't a better plasma core lying around. This will give me an excuse to also check the merchants here. Or rather, I'm sorry, the JKK Protectorate, Praetorians, and what have you, to see what their new looks look like. Assuming that we do know. Oh, yeah! Look at this. Look at the Praetorian here. Look at that armor. That's very different. I like her sniper rifle. I like the helmet that she's wearing too. I don't think anyone here has replenished their inventory. They have not. She is buying a blueprint though, so we may as well sell something to her. Oh yeah, yep, this got more expensive for TNT. Oh, are you in the way, Alphabet? I wish I could kill you. You're gonna make me lose second sight because you're just gonna stand there. You don't have any other MK3, so I don't need any of them. Alphabet, please get out of the way. Okay, so I think we'll just store the blueprints here. And let's check the electronic merchants and see if they are in fact selling a new plasma core. I don't think they were. I think I had more or less just checked, but I like to know for sure if they are doing so. Hello, Halim. First off, you're buying 3 electronic parts. We don't need these lower level things. That's not a super high level core. I'm not that interested in it. We'll check Core Tech next. Oh, yeah! Look at Core Tech's awesome looking armor. That looks great. I really like the look of it. And as for JKK, I like their... Like, that's pretty cool too. Sunglasses, it looks like. Some cargo pants with a vest. Yeah, look at them. I really like them. Like the new looks. Like the new looks. Oh, hey, look at all the JKK people. Like, it's obvious now these people work for JKK. Ah, I like it. I wonder if we can now purchase an outfit, if I so desired, from Core Tech, or if we're rewarded with some armor or something of the sort. We might not be. There might be no quest. Oh, hello. What was that? Transfers tap to 10 energy at 80% efficiency from the source item to all other equipped items that require charging, splitting the energy equally among them. Wireless charging aura. Look at her face too. That's amazing. So they all have it. Oops, sorry about that. Let's head over to Harlan. I just want to see if he's selling a better core than what we have. Oh! Harlan? You got moved. This area looks different. Your desks were repositioned. That's interesting. You can also still see me. Hello. Don't mind me. Just wanted to walk in there in stealth and take something. Hello, Joseph Harlan. Garrett. Oh, look at his new graphic. That looks great. It's a pleasure to see you as always. I'll let you see what you have in store. It's plasma cores. He's not selling any plasma core. That's a shame. Okay, so much... Oh, hello, what's this? AI Scrambler. A specialized remote control device that can be used to introduce faulty state into a cortex of a combat robot, causing it to act erratically.
to attempt to scramble an AI cortex of a robot, causing it to turn hostile towards all attack and attack a random target for 3 turns. It will also occasionally retreat from the target in confusion. Chance to succeed in scrambling is dependent on user's hacking skill. Okay, so not useful to us. We don't have any hacking. Still, there's another item they added in that wasn't in any of the patch notes. So that's good to know that's there. I don't see anything else I'm really that interested in. I guess I could purchase 2 more plasma cores while we're here. For some reason, I still haven't gotten my uniform, Joseph. That's very unusual. He walks to one of the wardrobes and grabs 2 matte black zip bags, one large and bulky, the other small. He puts them on his colleague's desk and unzips the large one first. This is your uniform, a state-of-the-art energizing vest. It provides good ballistic protection, but more importantly, it can keep your equipment powered up via wireless energy transmission. He then opens up a smaller one. And this is your tactical respirator. It's lightweight and comes with dual filter canisters, smart lenses, and other integrated devices. He puts the empty bag aside and turns to you. There. That issue's been rectified. Thank you, Joseph. We'll go take a look at these in our home. And then we're heading back over to Expedition. I don't think these will be helpful to Garrett. We made our own armor after all, or at least the vest won't be too helpful. But it's more stuff we get to store. Let's go to our merchants. Oops, sorry about that, everyone. I should look at it together with you guys when we're back inside our home, rather than trying to read it in advance. I like the graphic for them. Looks like the vest itself is powered. Oh, I understand. So all the power you put in the vest must be equally distributed to any of the powered items you have in your inventory. Laser pistols, your electronic knife, your shield will all get replenished normally through it without you having to spend action points to recharge them. We'll put this with the other clothing that we've picked up. We'll also try on Aaron's armor again and see if we actually gained the hood. I think that's what it was talking about. There it is, Phantom Dancer. The C2 MEN2 is a tactical vest which integrates a state-of-the-art wireless energy transmission technology that can be used to power any devices in the immediate vicinity, regardless of whether it was designed for it or not. This required the vest to be overcoated with specialized conductive material that also has a secondary benefit of providing a protection against energy attacks. Look at that! That's good. 20 and 8 with 200% extra threshold against bullets and shotgun shells. Not the best mechanical protection, but decent. The energy protection is amazing. The aura is good. Critical hit chance of energy pistol attacks increased by 3%. Hack increased by 10. I definitely have a character who would love to have this. All electricity damage increased by 20. Oh, taken increased by 20%. Ooh, bad if you're going up against coil spiders. The CTM TR3SL is a high-tech respirator which sports a pair of hybrid smart lenses while also providing some protection to the face of the user. Bio 25 and 13. Damage of special attacks with ranged weapons increased by 25%. Detection increased by 50%. Oh, that's good. This, however, is not good. That's not good enough for us. Our tracking goggles are much better for the detection. We don't really need the bio. Mechanical is almost non-existent, and we don't have any special ranged attacks with our weapons. We use our special bolts, but that's not a special attack. We get the hood! We get the hood now! That is awesome! Look at us. That is amazing! That is amazing. Unfortunately, we still do not need this. This is not as good as our current armor is for Garrett. I would really like to make another crossbow. But I want a better... Well, yeah. I want a better... Well, hold on, hold on. The crossbow we should be able to make. We have super string. We have a scope. And I have my quality 157 Zephyr. So, this will be our new crossbow, everyone. The damage goes up by 3 minimum and 7 maximum points. Everything else is the same. Let's create it. Unless I don't want a scope. I think I do though, right? This is what's giving me the extra precision. Yeah, and I want that extra precision more than the extra crit. So let's take this. Done. The best crossbow I think we could ever hope for has been created. Okay, everyone. Back to the Black Sea. She'll go ahead and have some food. Eel sandwich should work. Let's head back out there and see what's waiting for us. And to that end, where are we going? We left a little area up here unexplored, so I guess we should go up north first. There will be some serpents in the way here. And we don't need to fight them. I really like these changes. I'm curious as to what mechanical changes they plan on introducing. Hello. What is this? I wasn't actually expecting to find some sort of unexplored Lumerian structures up here. Oh wow, we were here a long time ago. This led to where we killed the greater siphoners. We don't need any of this fungus, we have no biology. I must not have noticed this side area before. That we could still explore more of the land area here. Some acid vials, we don't need those. Alright, let's see what they had in this area. Oh god. Can you walk up the ladder, Garrett? Almost died for some toxic sludge that we can't even use. Okay. Well, we lived. Lesson learned.
Could we have looked down there, by the way? I don't think we could have. No, we can't. Okay. Alright, well, so much for that. We'll still do our best to avoid fighting any of the serpents. We can't use the leather that they drop because we have no biology. We don't need anything else they drop either. Like, we don't need their poison glands. We have no biology. A canister of weaponized mutagen that failed to trigger and has now expired. We're never going to be able to use the mutagens, so we might as well also leave these behind. Ha! Lockpicking 60. Plasma grenade, MK1, and some normal EMP grenades as well. Arguably, I should even take the plasma grenade. It's not as good as the other weapons we've taken. Weight is now a premium since our repair kits cost weigh so much now. Effectively, like increasing their weight by 100 or 200% easily, from 0.25 to 1 pound for a normal repair kit. Ugh, expensive. One character of mine, by the way, got a pearl from a seashell. Worth quite a bit of cash if we could find a vendor for it. Oh, there's nothing else here? Oh, okay. Well, there is a dead security marine. I guess that's the only thing of interest. He's got nothing on him. There was nothing in the water, I think. Yep, it doesn't even go anywhere. I'm so happy we got this Aegis Patroller for free from good old Aegis Incorporated. Alright, let's head due north next. I doubt the natives will be any happier to see us with Aegis Incorporated missing. I would like to explore their territory, but I also don't really want to wipe them out. If I can avoid it. Seems like just yesterday we were here exploring this place. Oh, for the first time. Can we light that fireplace? We may as well do so. I don't... So this looks to me like some sort of signal area. Like, you light the fireplace, something is put in this, and someone comes and picks it up, whatever it is. I'm not sure what should go in this, though. Guess we'll leave some things here, and just to see if any of it triggers someone else showing up and picking it up, whatever it is. And I guess we can come back there much later and see if anyone has either put something in the footlocker or been interested in something that we left behind.
Gentlemen, I'd like to disembark, but apparently I'm not allowed to. Oh, there we go. It's not a good chance to hit them, actually. And we missed through that. At least it helps our chances a tiny bit. I don't know how I feel about you walking on top of your friend. Because now you're both just dead. Apparently I was here before as well. If I want to search the second, we have to search the first. So we'll do that. And then we can leave all the garbage we don't want on him. I guess we were here earlier and killed this gentleman at some time ago. Oh, there's one of those weird symbols again. We've seen that in many places. Oh god, Tim, that's a powerful looking bolt. If I say you better stun him. Holy crap. Beautiful, Garrett. Ooh, hello. They have a mystic of some sort there. We're not gonna be able to hit him as long as yeah, projections are up. We have to wait how many turns? 4 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4. There he is again. He's probably resummoned them. He did. He also healed himself. His projections are now gone. But we can't quite reach him. Let's let him approach us from over here. I'd rather not have fought every single one of them, but it looks like we're not going to have a choice. You guys spend a lot of time attacking our beachhead. Back when we were with Aegis Incorporated. Let's see how much you guys like being hit. I'd rather not kill you all. But Garrett probably could do so.
Oh, I didn't bring my jackknife with me anymore. Oh, we could definitely use a few more traps. We'll take all the ones which are special traps. I see more evidence that there are natives, or some Boolean, however you say their names here. See many, many traps, and I like seeing them because we can take every single one of them and add it to our very nice and growing amount of traps. Before we go downstairs, we'll search all of this island. This is probably a hermit crab, I would imagine. Seems odd that there wouldn't be something walking around and also defending the outside of this place. We should be wearing my detection goggles because there are totally traps on this island. Good that you have these. What's your detection total? 48. Oh my god, that's amazing. And 366 for our traps. Won't be too many things we can't detect with that high level. Hello, a non-hostile? Really? Really? Normally, this color means you get too close to me, I go hostile, but let's see. Iterberlian. The Mistily grabs his spear and assumes a fighting stance. Remain still and wait to see what happens. He reacts to your stillness with swift movement. He advances forward, skillfully maintaining his stance and keeping himself well behind the deadly tip of the spear, which is now, in turn, getting dangerously close to your body. I have some food here. Food! Tasty. Mmm. Oh god! By approaching him with food in your hand, you show yourself as an easy, defenseless target, and the warrior takes full advantage of it. He lunges forward, his spear firmly in his hands, and its acute tip aimed straight at your abdomen. Well, sir, I'm so sorry, but it looks like you're dying today. He was probably questulated. Rusting acid gland. Oh, you didn't realize sea worms can have acid in them. I feel as if we've really messed that up, everyone, but I'm not gonna reload. We're accepting that. Sorry about that, Yanguar. Actually, I'll be right back, everyone. I'm not gonna reload, but I want to look up if this gentleman was part of anything special. Because we won't be seeing him again for some hundreds of hours from now. With a different character. Okay, he is part of a quest that you can get some sort of dialogue options with the ferryman from him. We did not have the intelligence. You need, it seems like, 9 intelligence or a good intimidate to actually be able to communicate with him. Oh well, he's dead. Good riddance. Stupid native. Alright, let's keep going.
I have a hunch that there's probably not much more we'll be able to do here, given that Aegis Incorporated is gone. We've probably seen most of what there is to see out in this place. We've seen most of what there is to see out in the sea. We should hold on to that one, Tim. Ah, another heavy bolter. Sucks for you guys. Oh, let's move away. We'll make landfall here and do a tiny bit of exploring, I think. They might have patrols. It'll make it tough to get onto the beach without being detected. Sorblian Staff Spear. Ooh, hello. Who's that guy? Looks amazing. Spirit Potion. So you guys can just read this. I have to watch what the others are doing. This is a decent spear for a spear character. Level 10 though, lower level. Oh, it increases your psionic regeneration. I have a character who would love a psionic capable spear. I guess while we're here, we might as well take some of their healing salves. Those could prove useful. I have to be careful because I don't want to overburden myself too much, and this stuff does wake a bit. I feel sorry for you too, sir. I can't get around them to Cutthroat, or oh, Cutthroat's on cooldown anyway. Who else saw us? Wow, you guys have excellent vision. That's a shame. Because it means I have to kill you. I don't want to have to kill every single one of you, but I will do so to explore this place. Sorblian Spirit Staff. We just read about this. Intimidation 15, Psionic critical damage bonus 40%, Neuro Overload 15%. Intimidate targets using your offensive skills by 25 for 2 turns. That's really nice. I like that. We don't need it whatsoever though, and it's not worth very much money, so we're not taking it. Oh, sorry about that. You two can stay there. I don't need to kill every single one of you on this island. Probably just most of you.
Ooh, that's really good bison leather. 122. We'll take that. Ah. Oh, the girls don't look nearly as terrifying as the guys look. Giant hatchet fish, interesting. Our food's about to expire. Let's eat something else. Wait till we can stealth. We stealth and explore more of this location. I have been reading up on some expedition stuff since I'm basically done with it. And I discovered that if you wipe out all of the Sobrian, they obviously, maybe not so obviously, their attacks will cease in town at the Aegis Incorporated, and so you'll be able to not have to worry about running out of time. That's a lot of them. There's no way we're sticking past all of them. We'll be right in the middle of all of them, and then combat will probably start. I would love to know if they're guarding anything important, but it's just not. This is. Unless I feel like actually wiping out them entirely from the Black Sea, and I don't think I want to do that. I think it would behoove us to simply avoid them. Or at least large clusters like that. Sorry about that, old timer. Looks like you were a psychic, though, so I'm glad to see you quite dead. Snake fetish. Head of a snake mounted on what might be a human bone. Looks like we should come over here to kill them if we were playing in oddity mode, because they drop an oddity item. But that's always questionable. The faceless drop an oddity item as well, and you can collect it up to 6 times. But killing 6 faceless, I think that puts you in hostile territory with them. If you were trying to get through deep caverns, that's something you really want to think about doing before you do it. Once she passes, or goes back into her tent here. I guess they're just used to people dying all the time. She's just ignoring all the corpses. Ah! We're gonna get seen if we stay. We have to run right past them through a well-lit area. That's not gonna happen unless I want combat. So much for this. I guess we're done with this area. I can't stress that how much I do not want to have to kill every single native. I really don't want to do that. That's not Garrett's style. I did mention a few minutes ago that we'll kill all of them to explore. That's not quite what I meant. What I meant is I will kill many of them to try to get landfall. But I would rather not do that. And I'd rather not do so to the point where I'm just going to flee this area. Yeah, I don't need to fight them. They can stay in their area. Yeah, let's get out of here. The only thing I'm interested in would be their crossbow boats and any other special drugs they might possess. And I don't need to kill them for that. Have I been in this area before? I have not. We just immediately entered combat when we zoned in over here. Oh, there's actual, let's say, yep, there's actual bison here. Look at that. Again, I don't want to stay, though. There's no reason for us to fight them. Actually, there's many reasons for us to fight them, but we're not going to. I don't see it as something that Garrett would do. There might be something really cool hidden behind all their other tents and stuff, but oh, it's similar to the rig. I don't need to kill everyone on the rig just to see what might be inside the rig. Oh, that explains why it was so difficult to hit. Oh yeah, uncanny dodge on our jet ski. Yeah, look at all those misses. That was one, two, three, four, 5 misses with a 55% chance to hit. Yeah. Killed it, might as well search it. Junk. We don't care about that. This is intestines. I don't want to fight more of them if I can avoid it. Hello. Can't make a landfall here. This looks like some sort of guard station, as it were. I'm willing to kill these guys. More combat from something. Ixipom! Sorry, sir. You're dead too. am probably glad that all their aim shots are missing. Like if the boat stands still while we take our aim shot. That's always very handy. Alright, let's see what these guys were guarding. This I don't mind defeating. The sole purpose of this isn't their homes. Message in a bottle. An old cheesy love letter vomited out by the Black Sea. Thank you for the special bolts, sir. I appreciate it. Bison milk. When consumed, increase strength by 1 and critical damage, a bonus of melee weapons and unarmed attacks by 25%. Consuming food remove effects of previous meals. Oh, that's really handy, actually. Sorry about this, Sobrian Bastard. I could use your crossbow bolts. Guess I shouldn't feel too bad. I mean, they did take over the remains of the Lumerians, so we're just killing them off and reclaiming it for the long dead Lumerians. These guys were These guys were the one. Their children. Well, shouldn't blame them for what their ancestors did. But their ancestors were the ones who I guess were consumed by the crystal. The crystal telling them to kill everyone and what have you. Back down in Abyssal Station. Alright, nothing else in here. Wonder if they'll... I don't think they'll repopulate, but I do wonder if, since we didn't kill off all of them, if they'll put other scouts here. Alright, Tim. South we go. All this is useful information to know no matter what, because I do plan on playing through this game again with a different character, and when I do so, I will have wanted to know where everything is, have a good idea of where enemies are, and what spots I can safely explore out here in the Black Sea. I am surprised there aren't more pirates around, though I guess I wouldn't see them out in this area. We had how many? 2 or 3 groups of riders? That was interesting. I like his Hadouken way of shooting that bolt. Cover for you, old man. I wouldn't have even attacked you guys had he not been here to do this to me. Sorry, but we're gonna be locked in combat unless I kill you. We're gonna have to kill all of them if I want to see what's up here. I don't want to do that. Can I just simply let them go back to to fleeing? All the bones make this area very interesting. Wonder what type of creatures they were from. Let's wait a little bit and let them get back to their positions. Life's hard. They're right back to what they did. No problem with the murdered friend, the old guy who's out there with them. That never cared about him. It's only about 5 centimeters long. Tiny bison skull. Yeah, there's a lot of oddity items up in here too. I will have to remember that. Decent bison leather. Lots of decent bison leather. How much does this weigh? 8.5. Probably very close to our limit. Let's still explore a tiny bit more, everyone. But it looks like we're about done with the Black Sea as well. I thought there was a lot more to explore, but apparently there isn't. We could kill all the pirates, but again, that seems un-Garrett-like. So I don't really want to go and fight them all. And I don't want to have to fight all of these guys either, so I'm not sticking around there. They can stay. Let's see what's down this way. We just end up in combat immediately against the entirety of this society. This city of theirs. Another facility here. This was the JSHQ, though. Right, we have it up and running currently. Well, I like that statue. I haven't seen something like that looks like that before. Search that pile. Probably another oddity item in this, I would imagine. The other bison skull. Nothing else up here. That's interesting. Probably crabs buried in the ground all over the place. We don't need any of that. Some sort of altar. Spirit potion, healing, vitality power. Oh, I wonder if this is where they make the salves. It probably is. I think we can risk a little exploration in this area. I see I'm looking for milk. That's the only thing I'm interested in. All the fish and what have you, it's useless for us. Actually, technically, Tim, all the spirit potions are as well. You don't need these. They're not worth anything. They're just weighing you down. You don't have any psi, so that's pointless for you to take. That gentleman looks rather angry. Walking right past him is possible. Be maybe a bit easier with this on. Oh no. We have to run, or we're going to end up in combat versus all of them. We got warned. We got saved. We'll just have to hope they're not all waiting for me at the other side of this, or otherwise we're going to have a big fight on the way back out of here. Graves. So they bury their dead. Red-lipped batfish. I'm not really interested in taking anything from their buried dead. Not even the bison milk. It's got to be something amazing for me to want to take it. Well, Garrett would have probably no qualms doing so. We don't need anything from this area. Oh, well, that's interesting. Seaworm scales. This is a piece of seaworm skin. It's covered with large, tough scales. It's rather heavy, but it can still be used to craft a suit of armor. This I am interested in taking. We haven't seen any sea worms. We'll take this. We have almost no room left in our inventory, though, for anything. I guess we can drop this 98 quality bison leather. Can I leave some stuff for them? Here you go, sir. No, I don't want to take something from them. Unless I absolutely must, and by that I mean something's amazingly good. I think these are gifts people bring to them, like food and what have you, to help them on the other side. I know there's some cultures that do that sort of thing. All this bison milk is tempting to take, but I'm not gonna. Something about this area screams, don't take things from them. Getting darker and darker the deeper we go. We'll take one of this. Ooh, hello. What have we here? Hoist mechanisms. Shall we try pulling one of them up and see what's down here?
seems to be any way to wind the drum. So we need a mechanism to do that. Oh? Oh god! Doppelgangers are here! We don't even see them. Like, they did not even highlight it when I hold down tab. It's just one, but he's here, so let's try running. And by he's here, I mean that he sees us, he's right on top of us, he's right in front of us. We're just gonna try to flee this area. I heard the sound, but didn't realize there was something patrolling and guarding that area. Oh, there it is again. I see it. It's right on top of us, actually. So there are ghost patrols. Let's see if this one's back. Like, are we in combat immediately over here again? No. Okay, perfect. So just like the other doppelgangers, I guess they fade after a bit. No, stop, stop, stop. Please don't walk out there, Garrett. Ooh, that was close. It was right on top of us. It's a bit creepy, since there's guardians walking around in here. Oof. I'm going to assume that they work like the other doppelgangers, and that they will just detect us if they get close to us whatsoever. Have any dynamite with me, so we're not blowing up this wall. If I ever decide to come back here, if we find some reason to do so, we'll know that that's there. We're gonna have to probably run past this other one, Tim. We might have pissed something off, and now we're getting these as spawns. Okay, so some exploration, some odd pools down here too. getting past them the other way is going to be tough. Since we have to walk in front of them down back this way. This is going to be really tricky. I guess we can set some traps and kill the ones in this room. That's a mistake. Once acid damage hits one of them, he will simply break out of the frost. I'd rather not have done this, but I don't see a way for us to get out of here without combat anyway, so we may as well kill at least this group. Unless there's another way for us to sneak past them, and I don't think there is. Alright, let the killing commence. Ho ho ho! Was a good hit. Oh, he saw that trap. He didn't see that one, though. Aren't you terrifying looking? Look at that guy. He's dead when he actually activates because the bleed will kill him. There he dies. I think they're all dead. Nope, not quite all dead. Ho 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 ho! Ooh, good hit, Tim. Good hit. Aw, poor some brilliant. Looks like these guys some of them were powerful units too. What do you think? Should we take something back with us to remember them by? Seems kind of a weird thing to do. They don't have anything that's worth anything to me anywhere. Like, there's no treasure here, other than the bison milk, which we can't get anywhere else.
I'm not too interested in anything they might be carrying. Oh, although 92 worms scale is nice. We'll take, sorry, sea worm scales. Oh, maybe they harvest that from those pools back there. The sea worms that they strip the flesh from, or skins from, might be back there. Shame we don't have any dynamite. Would be neat to have searched that area. Oh, hello! There's no reason for us to get involved in that nonsense. Olivine. Nice find, but unfortunately it's not of the gem quality. Alright everyone, this looks like a good spot for us to stop. So I think we will do so. Let's get a tiny bit of distance, we'll wrap up this session, and then we're good to go. So, I think we're done. We've explored, well, I guess except from this one tile, and arguably down this way, we've explored everything there was to see in the Black Sea. Well, no, that's not true. We've explored everything I'm willing to see in the Black Sea that does not involve slaughtering tons of natives. And I don't think I need to do that. Well, I mean, we would need to do it if I wanted to see every inch of this location. But I'm not going to, because it's not really Garrett's style to go about and kill everyone for, well, I have been playing him that way, I suppose, but I'd really rather not kill so many people. Especially because the only thing they have is milk. And while milk is delicious, I don't think I need to kill them all for that. Yeah, so I guess that will do it for us, everyone, for this episode. What am I doing when we come back? I guess we'll explore this area down here, because I see some areas that we can in fact reach with our jet ski. But it's looking like it's probably over. We've explored all the Black Sea. There's almost nothing left for us to do once that's done, except for the gauntlet, which I'd really rather not do, but I think we should do it. We should show you what it's like for you guys at home. So we'll stop here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.